Herbs in Action. Reflections and stories from the Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens Botany in Action Fellows discussing herbs from around the world.
My name is Taylor Zallek. I am a graduate student at the University of Pittsburgh, where I study rapid evolution in aquatic plants. And the herb I'd like to talk to you about today is Salvinia. The common name is often water spangles or Kariba weed. Salvinia makes up a genre of species that are highly invasive to the American South and the American East Coast. Salvinia is a floating aquatic plant. It's very small, can only be a few centimeters for each leaf, but it reproduces clonally, which means that it can spread from just a few individuals and create large populations very quickly. In fact, populations get so large that they can take over entire water bodies. It forms these giant mats that can be up to almost a foot thick, which prevents a lot of recreational use of water bodies. It can lower the oxygen concentration and make life for other living organisms really difficult. Salvinia is native to Central and South America. It's a really beautiful plant, and it was thought to have been brought here primarily for the aquaculture trade or being put into people's homes and aquariums. And then, unfortunately, when people don't want to keep their aquarium organisms anymore, they often dump them into the local ponds, thinking that they're caring for them, but oftentimes that can have really detrimental effects. One of the things that is often considered now is how we can best manage these Salvinia populations. So there's a lot of different tactics that are being deployed. We often use mechanical removal from the water body, so actually like going out and physically filtering them out of the water, using specialized weevils that can live and eat the Salvinia. We often apply herbicides, but what I'm really interested in is understanding how evolution could be used to combat Salvinia. By experimentally evolving our native populations, can we make them better at resisting Salvinia's establishment or potential impact into the communities that we really care about? There's not a lot of research that's being done into community evolution in response. Species collected from Western Pennsylvania and trying to identify whether they can evolve fast enough to effectively respond.
Herbs in Action is a collaboration between Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens and the Saturday Light Brigade, and is made possible by the Mary Jane Berger Memorial Foundation, dedicated to educating the community about the many benefits and uses of herbs. To hear this feature again, or to learn more about herbs from around the world, visit mjbergerfoundation.org.